than what I said. Even though I shouldn't have said it, it's something completely different than what I just said. So I like to keep everything to myself, and if you tell me and you found out, then okay, now we got something to talk about, but I'm not gonna be here and bonchinche or gossip about everybody. Like, no. Whatever you think.
Thanks for the English translation.
I think that's a blessing I have within me.
Oh, mom, don't take no shit.
That I can see a child, just look at that child without me knowing that child. And I could tell if the child is going through hunger. I could tell if the child is being abused. I could tell if the child needs help and wants to help their family but don't know how to and don't dare speak to their parents. I could do that.
Let me tell you.
That's why I was so popular in school.
Yes, that's what I was just about to say.
I was just going to say, well, that comes to, you know, what you used to do. You know, for those of you, obviously, who don't know my mom, she used to work in the public school system here in New York City. So, you know, obviously there are a lot of children in very crazy and real situations that you really couldn't go blind to.
I'm going to tell you right now, my aunt was a lot of people's superhero. Like, if you never heard that, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, you was a lot of people's superhero, because my aunt, listen, she was my lunch aide, okay? Like, I was around my aunt 24/7, okay? I seen her at home, I seen her at school, I seen her outside. Like, I was around my aunt 24/7. This is the closest aunt that I have. Like, she know my favorite color. Like, so she was a lot of people's superhero. There was times where I went to my aunt and I told her what's going on, even though she lived right downstairs from me and she knew exactly what's going on. But she helped so many people, and so many, like, my friends used to come to me and be like, yo, Titi? Like, Titi, I just spoke to her and she made me feel so much better. Like, Titi.
But you know why, right? Because when you grow up in a fucked up situation with your parents, and you see your father abusing your mother and then come to you and abuse you afterwards because he's a fucking alcoholic. Me growing up keeping all that and studying all these other kids going through it, you already know just by looking at them.
Yeah.
You resonate with him. You feel that.
You look at their eyes and it's like, damn, I've been there, done that.
You relate to, you know, your past trauma.
Yeah, he or she needs to speak to
being
someone
in those situations, you relive your past trauma.
And let me tell you,
identify with it.
She made sure that, like, our school, besides our teachers and stuff, she made sure that our lunchtime was the best. She made sure that our mind was just off whatever we was going through at home.
What it was is that,
like, those kids that were in shelters that couldn't really have food.
Yes. Titi used to double up food.
You know,
Let me tell you.
Mom used to make it a
She made sure that you went home with food.
I know I've gotten in trouble.
Yes.
Because I've gotten in trouble. You cannot give a child food to take. I'm making sure none of my students...
Titi.
No student, no child stayed without food.
Titi, this is how close I was to you. I was just telling Jasper yesterday or today, I don't remember, how I used to pretend sick so I can be with you.
In the office.
Yeah.
I used to pretend sick. One day I told him I ate an icy and act like
she said the icy made her nauseous all day.
And you made sure to take me. Like, my aunt was such a, like, she still is. Like, I don't care what nobody says.
But even though she wasn't in class, and even though I knew she wasn't sick, I made sure she made her classwork.
Yeah, I used to not like that.
Dang.
She knew every teacher, everybody.
But that, you know, and that's the plus side of having your family in your daily life like that.
No, yeah.
You know, having you know, for me specifically now keep in mind, this is your aunt.
Yeah, it's your mother.
You know, so for you, imagine she was your superhero in school. But for me, it was like she was my superhero, but she was also the villain. Because, there were moments where in class, you know me, I'm a talkative person and I get in trouble for my mouth and my face because obviously my face speaks before I do. And, she would have to either come in and beat my ass right there in class or talk to me or whatever. But then there were moments where, it was like, all right, I could do whatever I wanted because my mom works here. Like, you can't tell me nothing.
No, to be honest with you, I know what you mean because, like, she was my superhero in school too, but she was also my supervillain.
Exactly.
Like, it wasn't all peaches and cream.
Oh, no.
Like, I'm not saying, my aunt never hit me, let me tell you, because I got hit enough. Like, my mom did the job. If my aunt told my mom something, guess what? She'll do the job. But my aunt, she had times. And I've never, like, fully disrespect my aunt. Like, I always had an attitude, and everybody knows that. I can't control it. But I've never fully, like, oh, well, I don't care. No, because she scared me. Like, I'm going to tell you a story right now that's very personal. But one time I had my period, right? Let me tell you. One time I had my period, right? And I stained myself, right? So my aunt tells me, I don't know if she remembers this day, but I remember this day. I go with her, whatever. She tells me, you stained yourself, right? So I'm like, all right. But when I was a young kid, I used to think I was a boy. Like, no showers. I was dirty. I could admit it. Like, I was disgusting. So she tells me, she tells me, go upstairs and go, fix yourself. Right? So I'm like, all right. I come upstairs and let me tell you. I did not take a shower. I did not clean myself. I changed my pad and I went back downstairs. But I went back downstairs in like 2.5 seconds. So Titi was still standing in front of the building and she tells me, that was quick. And I was just like, yeah. So she's like, you took a shower? So I'm like, no, damn well I didn't. Yo, she started barking at me and I'm looking at her like, this is embarrassing.
Well, that's what you got.
No, I'm telling you, but I'm just saying, like, it wasn't always peaches and creams. Like, Titi put me in my place when I needed to be put in my place.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Like,
so
it got to the point that all I gotta do is look at you guys and you know.
Yeah. This is a woman who one time beat me with a shopping bag, okay?
Listen.
Shopping bag.
Titi never hit me, but she used to do things. Like, there was these cookies I liked downstairs, right? It's one of these cookies, the assortment cookies that they gave for holidays. Mm-hmm. The can.
The butter cookies.
Yes, I love those. I was addicted to those. I ate them all the time. I kept eating them. My aunt decided to hide them from me. And I could not find the assortment cookies at all. And I told Brandon, I begged Brandon, please. Like, I was a crackhead for those cookies. Like, I was like, please tell me where those cookies are at.
I was just gonna say.
And he was like, I can't, my mom hid them. And I was like, yo. So I'm just saying, like, it wasn't always peaches and cream, but I'm telling you, my aunt was always there for me. Like, whenever I needed her, she was there. Like, it was, I'm happy to say that this is my aunt.
I'm always there for kids and even teenagers. Because I never had nobody to be there for me. I had to do it all on my own.
And I felt like I'm glad that my aunt had so many kids. And actually, like, Brandon's close to my age. So me and Brandon was always close. And then Jasper, he used to play with us and then act like he wasn't playing with us. He was one of those type of guys. So I had Jasper and Brandon. But I'm so happy that she had those kids that were so close to my age because I am an only child. Well, I was an only child. And oh man, if I didn't have these two boys, I probably would have been a weirdo talking to walls or something.
Which I can't stand when she's with them.
Listen, at the end of the day, know that you did something right in the sense that you raised us to be close.
Yes.
That's what families.
You always kept us close. Let's say that because I have a lot of cousins, and they could have been close, but their family, their mothers or their fathers decided to like separate them. You always made sure that even if you was across the street, downstairs, upstate, you made sure that I was in every
included
place that you went. Upstate's 2 hours away, and guess what? Y'all used to make sure I went there on the weekends and bring me back on Sunday so I could go to school or go wherever.
Look, you just came yesterday. You went to the house. You made toast like it was not.
No, because
not
that's my house. My aunt made sure to make sure that I know that that's my home. Like,
of course.
I could go there.
You know why I try to keep the family and you guys, the new generation, close? Because, and this is why cousins and brothers, siblings separate. Because when a parent passes away, it's like,
the chain breaks.
You lose a part of
chain.
The chain breaks.
You lose a part of it.
The chain breaks.
And it shouldn't be like that.
She is the chain.
If anything, you guys gotta get closer.
All right, so since we breaking that up, can I say something for real?
For real, go ahead.
I feel when Grandma, God forbid, passes away, I hope it's no time soon.
Hey, you're gonna lose it.
No. I know I'm gonna lose it. That's something I don't even want to talk about. But I feel like when she's gone, this family is going to crumble. And when I mean crumble, I mean like,
it's happening now with Grandpa.
I feel like none of us is gonna be as close. Because I let you know right now, I'm letting everybody know right now, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here.
That's not gonna happen as long as I could keep you guys.
But how long can you be doing that? That's what I'm saying. All you can do is make sure that I'm close with them. That's all you can do.
First off, I'm gonna say this. It's not your job or anyone's job to keep us a family.
No, it is my job to keep your family. You know why? Because I'm experiencing that, and I have experienced that.
I
know what it is? That you grow up with your brother, with your brothers, all right? And people are gonna start crying. So, you grow up with your brothers, right? You grow up with your mother. When you growing up with your mother and your father, back in the days, the holidays, like now, everybody's partying.
Yeah.
Right? The father comes, gets drunk, comes and beats on the mother.
Uh-huh.
This is a chain.
Uh-huh.
All right? The mother stays in the relationship because she has no education or anywhere to go. So you grow up watching your father getting drunk, beating on your mother, and then when he finishes with the mother, right, comes to you, you're the oldest, and beats the shit out of you till they see blood. Then you gotta take your little brother, hide him in a closet, right? Make sure you hit yourself while the cops come and take your mother to the hospital and your father in jail, right? So you gotta protect your siblings. So this is where I come. I'm the bear of the house. So I protect my siblings and I try to keep my brothers together. One dies of a massive heart attack. Wait. Before he dies of a massive heart attack, you hire your brothers, you take care of your brothers as best as you can. Now your brothers are getting older, you get married, you get a news, your mother just got murdered. Okay, my mother just got murdered. And this is where the siblings start separating. Because now you don't got mom, so I don't give a fuck about you. You start pickering. You have a brother that dies of a massive heart attack. Then you have another one that's doing his own life. So, as me growing up, watching what I went through, hearing my mother getting murdered, seeing my brother catch a massive heart attack and die,
and just losing
and then
a relationship.
Just having a brother that I know that we love each other, because we love each other, but we can't be around each other.
It's the love of the relationship as well.